Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Commencing with the supreme name of Allah Almighty, who is Samiul Basir. May every single one of us be safe in this very situation of COVID-19. Since APS has started online classes, therefore, I urge that this particular time must be taken advantage of. Well, I am Suleiman Lai. I'll be teaching you computer sciences. It's our first video lecture for class 7. Module 1, Collecting Information. Task 1, Introduction to Databases. Before I begin, let me tell you, you must have noticed that people maintaining registers in offices for their official works or in their different parts of lives, which is obviously quite time-taking and a fatigue job. Now, thanks to technology, which has made our job quite easy and enjoyable. Let's see now, what is a database? A database is a collection of information that is organized so that it can be easily accessed, managed, and updated. Before we go into the details of the database, there are two important terms, data and information. What is the data? It is a distinct piece of information, usually formatted in a specific way or in a special way. Since the mid-90s, people have used the word data to mean computer information that is transmitted or stored. Or, in simple words, we can say that it is a single piece of information. In general, data is any set of characters that is gathered and transmitted. How like a name of a person, Muhammad Umar in this case. The next is any number 115. We can have any other number, but that will only be a piece of information. We'll call that our data. Or you must have studied the binary numbers in previous classes, 00001111 or 111000011 or any other binary number. So a piece of information which is unchecked and therefore cannot be trusted. Let's say a person wants to enter into the check post. He is asked for his particulars. He says or he speaks out his name, Muhammad Umar. But he is not let into the Kent or check post because the person cannot trust him fully. There are many Muhammad Umar. So therefore we cannot trust him only by his name. Well, the story is not yet finished here. Let's go into the information. It is a collection of data which is checked and therefore can be trusted. Now, if the same person shows his valid card issued by the competent authority of the particular department, so his card is checked and then is let into the check post. Therefore, we can trust the person then. For instance, Sir Manzoor lives in Jinnah town and he has got 3 children. As I've told you earlier that a person names Muhammad Umar. It is only a piece of information. Whereas in this case, Sir Manzoor is a person who lives in Jinnah town and he has got 3 children. So this complete sentence is a very particular information about or regarding a person. Hopefully this is clear. Data which is unchecked and cannot be trusted, and information which is checked and can be trusted. So simple. Now let's see what is the difference in between them. The term data and information are sometimes misinterpreted as referring to the same thing. However, they are not the same. Data is a collection of values. Those values can be characters, numbers, or any other data type. If those values are not processed, they have little meaning to a human. Whereas information is the data that was processed so a human can read, understand, and can use it. The letter P in the CPU stands for the processing, especially data processing. Processing data into information is the fundamental process of the computer. Hopefully this is clear. Now let's do some practical work. Here you can see I have made a table titled student table. Vertically, in this way, it is called a column. Horizontally, this is called a row. A combination of a row and a column makes a table. Here I have added some 4 columns. But while studying the database, the column will be titled as a field. Field 1, field 2nd, field 3rd, and field 4th. So we have got 4 fields, and first row, second, and third. Well, we'll not call it a row here, we'll call it a record or record. Let's say what is a data unit. The data is only Madrasa Road or Asmatullah or the cell number or the date of birth or the name. Individually they are called the data. Whereas the information is of a particular person, Anas bin Laik. His date of birth is 8th May 2016. He lives in Jinnah Road and this is his cell number. So we can call this complete row as information of this person. So information of the first person, second, third. We can add as many records as we want, and we can add as many fields as we need or we want. Why do we use Microsoft Excel in this case? Microsoft Access, we can call it as MS Access. Microsoft Access has been designed for this particular job, for creating databases. But since class 7 or grade 7 is very beginner in this case, therefore we are using Microsoft Excel. So this table is called a database here. Or if you want to create many other tables, table 1, 2, 3, 4, all the combination of these tables you create is called a database. Hopefully this is clear. You've got an activity hands-on that is on page number 10. All the students are requested to do that activity. If there is any sort of confusion or any question you've got, you can feel free to ask me in the WhatsApp group. And of course, at the end, you've got a homework. The question is, what is a database? The answer is on the page number 8 to be done on the notebooks. That's it for today. And in the next lecture, we'll be talking about the filters and the sort. Till then, bye bye, Allah Hafiz, take care.